Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms, part 127. This is part 127 in my American Idioms series, and like the others, I'll present 5 idioms to you numbered 631 to 635. But first, I'll give you a chance to guess their meanings. Then, I'll give you the answers along with an additional example for each new idiom. I also recommend that you pause the video at each question to give yourself some extra time to think of the answers. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 631. Edge someone or something out of something. And the example is, I'm very unhappy with our new manager because he's trying to edge me out of the new position and install his friend into it instead of me. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is B, to gradually or subtly force someone out of a position or situation, often unfairly. Like in our example, where the person here is upset because he is being forced out of his position, so this manager can make room for his friend, okay? So he is being edged out, as we say. This is how it's used. Like our next example. To save money, our company just adopted a policy of edging out higher paid senior employees to make room for lower paid younger employees. Okay, in this case, the company is edging out these senior employees, right? Because they cost too much. They can hire these younger guys or younger people, and it's going to save them money, okay? And they're adopting this policy of edging these old or senior employees out. Got it? All right. And now for number 632. Lean into something. And the example is, I told my team that they would have to lean into our next project with enthusiasm because it is going to be very challenging for them. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, to pursue some task or activity with great effort and determination. This is what it means if you lean into something. Like in our example, this person is telling their team, well, you're going to have to really make a great effort and be determined in your work in this new project that we have. Okay? You have to lean into it. Now, the opposite of leaning into is maybe avoid it or maybe to not work hard, okay? But when you lean in, it's like you're pushing yourself to do this task, whatever it may be. Like our next example. Even though learning American idioms was very hard for him, he leaned into his English studies by watching many videos about them on YouTube. All right, so this guy leaned into his studies, right? He was determined to learn American idioms. So he began watching as many videos on them, like you're doing right now, on YouTube. Okay? He leaned into. He pursued this task with determination. Got it? Okay, now for number 633. Know something inside out. And the example is, I've watched that movie so many times that I know it inside out. And I can tell you anything you want to know about it. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, to know something thoroughly, meaning you know everything about it if you know it inside out. Like this person watched a movie many, many times. So, if you watch it that many times, you'll know everything about it. You will know it inside out. Like our next example. If you study American idioms at least 3 times a week on YouTube, you will know them inside out in no time. All right, we're back again to studying American idioms. All right, so if you do it a lot, like 3 times a week, if you have time, you're going to know them inside out. It's what you want, right? You want to know them inside out. You want to know everything about them. Got it? All right. Now for number 634, wall to wall. And the example is, every year on Black Friday, nearly every department store is wall to wall with shoppers searching for deals. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is A, describing something that fills an entire area. Now, this is used a lot with carpet. We say wall-to-wall carpet, which means that it goes from one wall to the next wall. The whole room is filled with carpet. Okay? It literally from each wall to each wall. Now, this is also used when something fills an area, an entire area, actually. And in our example, they're talking about Black Friday, which is the Friday after Thanksgiving, which is shopping for Christmas. And there's many deals. And usually, if you go into a department store, well, if you don't buy something online, but if you go into the actual store, there's people wall to wall. It's filled with people trying to find these deals. Okay? So, this is how it's used. Like our next example. The concert hall was wall to wall with screaming fans as the rock stars enter the event. All right, so if you go to a big rock concert and it's filled with screaming rock and roll fans, okay, it's wall to wall with fans, okay? They fill the entire area. That's how it's used. All right, and now for our final American idiom number 635. Pin down something. And the example is, scientists are working diligently to pin down the precise cause of the new virus. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is B, to find out something with certainty or to define something clearly. This is exactly what they're doing in our example. These scientists are trying to find out with certainty the precise cause of the new virus. This is how this is used. Like our next example. The police are now trying to pin down the exact time of the robbery that happened at the factory last night. Okay, so in this case, the police are focusing on the exact time. They want to be certain when the robbery happened. Okay, this is what it means. That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, everyone, and please like and share the video to support the channel. And if you want to know American idioms inside out, then you have to lean into your studies, okay? And like I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.